Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and it doesn't seem like Biden is doing so well. And by Biden, I mean Jill Biden. Apparently, she went to the Philadelphia Eagles game and she, got the boo. They got the heckler as well. So it doesn't seem like she, seems to be doing super great in this aspect. And I think it might be more of an issue on her end because, yeah, I don't think a lot of people are liking her. At least it seems like at the Philadelphia game. So, yeah. Let's take a look at this clip. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going too good for her in this in these shoes. And if Joe Biden is getting obviously booed, then I couldn't imagine how much bad it would be if Joe Biden was getting booed. I think it's starting to show that in reality that our little society, our society, our country is not happy how things are. They are seeing the lies and the manipulation and honestly the chaos that the far left has really caused, and they're voting, and they're wanting to. It seems like they're not very happy, and they want to vote differently by the looks of it. It seems, and as to add another thing as well, it seems that we have another video here that particularly shows without the booing, without all this stuff, what she's actually saying. So we're gonna roll that clip here, and then we'll roll another clip as well, kind of showing exactly what's going on with where there's more booing as well. Yeah, it's not looking too good for great old Joe Biden here, and it seems like everybody seems to not like her at all, or at least want to ridicule her in some type of way because the way she's been, the way her dementia husband is pretty much, I would say, not doing so well in the head in terms of everything else, and in terms of policies and other issues that are rising up in this country with gas prices and all, and the expenses, the increase of food as well, and in general, it doesn't seem that people are really happy about it, and these people know why. It also seems that we have more information on this aspect, on this topic, to where it seems like the Republicans are heading to win majorly or pretty strongly in the actual House, because the people are voting and they're not quite going with the terms of the I would say the Democrats right now. Take a look.
Midterms fast approaching. A new CBS poll out today shows Republicans are still favored to capture the House with an estimated 224-seat majority. Democrats had been narrowing the gap, but that momentum has stalled. CBS's Deborah Alfarone is in Washington tonight with those details. Good evening, Deborah.
Good evening, Jerika. And no matter your income, inflation is inescapable, and it could be a deciding factor for the midterm elections.
There's a lot in here that lowers the everyday cost for middle-class families.
President Biden is trying to convince voters his big legislative win, the Inflation Reduction Act, will bring prices down. But a new CBS News Battleground Tracker poll shows 65% of registered voters believe the economy is getting worse. And 68% of registered voters say the Biden administration could be doing more.
This is a top concern for all voters.
It's also a top concern for the president.
On Face the Nation, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said curbing inflation is the president's top economic priority.
So there's a very clear choice, a very clear difference in approaches here right now on Capitol Hill and among office holders, where the focus for Democrats, the focus for the president, is to cut that cost of living and to cut the pressure, get people more breathing room at a time where inflation remains a major concern.
Another top concern for voters, gas prices. The new poll found 63% of people said prices are going up, compared to 16% in August. Republicans are pouncing on the price at the pump and blaming Democrats.
They're talking, bragging as if gas prices are lower. Gas prices are about 60% higher today than when Joe Biden took office.
The president has an action-packed week ahead of him on the campaign trail, where he's going to be heading to Pennsylvania to stump for Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman. Jerika?
Yeah, that U.S. Senate race, a very important one there. Deborah Alfarone, thank you.
Yeah, so it looks like the Democrats are in a pretty big issue here. It seems that they're losing the way of the people. They're not gaining what they think they're going to be gaining. They keep on spouting lies. They've been seeing the articles to where Joe Biden specifically, that his fail with Saudi Arabia for gas has fall through, and it does not seem like it's doing so well for him. I think this should be a message for the Democrats. You mess with the people, their finances, destroying the country, and their lives in the process for all the things that you've been doing, and you get repercussions for it. And these are one of the consequences. Now, I'm not saying just stop voting or don't go vote, because 100% go vote, get your word out there, because we need to be able to fight the Democrats at all possible cases. We need to win the House and the Senate, and to make sure no laws and other dangerous stuff get passed by Biden. So, we need to try our best to get these things, to stop these things from going through. This is the first stepping stone, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first stepping stone. So go out and vote. Make sure you vote for the correct people, not the wrong people. I'm giving you the tools to actually be able to make the correct decisions here. You make them yourself. And let's see if we can get a good election. Now, let's see if we get a good collection here. A good election collection, my God. And, make sure we can hold out until 2024, because right now, guys, it's all about holding out. We gotta hold out until that time is, and this is one way we can be able to do it until the time reaches. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.